How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be telling you what fantasy cards are the best to invest in, okay? So I'm going to say right now, though, before we go any further into this video, a lot of these cards are extremely expensive, and only if you have a lot of coins, you should really be investing in these cards because they are a very, very long-term investment, a lot of these cards. I mean, most of these cards aren't going to be getting to an overall where you can really use them on your team for a while, especially if you have a lot of coins. I mean, you'd rather be probably spending those coins on cards that are going to help you immediately instead of maybe 2 or 3 months down the road. But I'm here to tell you guys, if you're really interested in the event, it's fun to follow along and see the players score, and you know they're getting +1s and or 2s if they're D-men. So I definitely understand the logic of wanting to participate in this event. But without further ado, though, guys, let's hop into the video now and going to the start of this video. And the first card that I want to talk about here is going to be Nikolaj Ehlers, all right? So he starts at 75 overall, right? 6 foot, 172. So what I like about Ehlers' card a lot, number one, is got 85 acceleration, 85 speed, is really, really nice to have as well. So his shot 76, 76, 78, 76. But here's what I'm really thinking, again, when it comes to Ehlers. Ehlers is definitely a perennial 20-goal scorer. He's scored 20 goals in every single year of his career except for his rookie season, so you definitely can't fault him for that. He's obviously didn't get as much ice time. But in general, Ehlers is on a really, really good pace his last few years. So even last year, in 47 games played, he had 21 goals. In 19, 20, and 71 games, he had 25 goals. But especially the last year was really most impressive. 47 games, 21 goals, obviously on pace for, almost 40 goals. So definitely would have put up a really, really good season. So far, he's off to a little bit of a slow start when it comes to his goal production. He only has 3 right now, but he's a player that definitely can get really hot and score a bunch of goals. So Ehlers, they're on a pretty decent team, the Jets as well. So I think Nikolaj Ehlers could be a really good card to have. And it doesn't really take too much. If he scores like 10 goals, a +10, gives him the 85 overall, which again, 10 goals, that's a lot. That could take a couple months potentially, depending on, how things are going for him and the Jets. I mean, Ehlers has a hot week and scores like 5 goals. That changes everything, right? Because then he only needs to score a few more, and then it'll really make it a reasonable card. I mean, at best case, you want this card to be at least a 90 probably by like January, right? Which is not easy though. 15 goals for him. That's a lot of goals to score in the next 2 months. But in general, Ehlers, I think, has great potential. I mean, his speed would be really, really cracked as well. I mean, a +10 would give him the 90 speed more than likely, right, due to the, half a boost for the speed. But, I mean, Ehlers in general, he's shown he's a productive player, so I would say he's a pretty good option. And then the next one here is going to be Burkovsky, probably one of my favorite ones, and I think the one that's maybe the best one and the best potential to have a really, really good one. So he's 6'3", 201, which I really, really like. A 6'3" forward is super, super nice. He also has the big rig ability, so that makes him even harder to knock the puck off of as well. His advanced strength and agility when driving the net in puck protect, strong free hand to hold off the the defender when cutting to the net. So definitely really, really nice build. And Burkovsky is another player that in his last season, he had 19 goals in 53 games, okay? So that's kind of what he is, right? But I mean, Burkovsky in general is a 20-goal scorer, so he scored 20 goals in actually only 58 games played in 19-20, the last full season. So then he had 19 goals in 53. So he's definitely shown he's a 50-goal scorer, no doubt. Sorry, 50-goal scorer, 20-goal scorer, no doubt. And he's performing. So Burkovsky, if he even gets, like I said, a +13, this would be a really, really nice card. So again, it's all patience, these cards. I mean, investing into them, it's a lot of coins going to cost, and you might not be getting that value back for a while unless one of these players explodes completely, right? So that's all that really comes down to. I mean, if these players explode and go on a few games of a hat trick and just, I mean, a hat trick, even like 6 goals and 3 games, stuff like that, like it could really change a lot of perception when it comes to these cards, right? Like you could say, Burkovsky, if he has 3 goals this rest of this month, or 3 goals for the next 4 weeks or something, that could change a lot of things. Or these players get injured, which is risky. That's why this event is so risky, because anyone could get hurt at any time. But that's what people like. It's the kind of the gambling feel of, Burkovsky could score a hat trick tonight, and I could really be maybe up good. It just depends, right? So Burkovsky on pace usually for a 20-goal season all the time. So I'm putting him on a 20-goal pace. He'd get up to 97 overall. And if you play the game all year, that'll be a very usable card. 97 overall Burkovsky at 6'3", 201. That'd be really, really good. He'd be like close to 99 speed. So definitely recommend Burkovsky as one to invest in. The next one we're going to talk about is Vlad Tarasenko. So it comes down to him, his health, I'd say, because he definitely is a 30-goal scorer at least. Almost 40-goal scorer in his prime, which I don't know, you could consider still maybe he's in his prime, but we don't know. Injuries is an issue for sure with him. So looking back at last season in 2021, he had 4 goals in 24 games played. So far in this season, 11 games played, already has 4 goals. So he's already matched his goal total from all of last season. I know he played 24 games, but still, he got that done in 13 games less as well. So definitely Tarasenko seems to be poised and ready for a return to just his dominance, right? So Tarasenko, again, if he has like a nice little week of like a 5 goals or something, like that could be huge. And then you just set himself up for a really, really strong finish for him. And again, booming shot can make his shot even better as well. But Tarasenko, I love him. Already 85 excel, 85 speed at 79 overall. He's got a decent shot for 79. So add like a plus 10 to that. It's 91 shot, 92, 91, 91. And again, he's definitely staying healthy. Tarasenko's scoring at least 30 goals if he stays healthy. More than likely. That's just kind of what he is. But at the minimum, he's scoring 25. He only needs literally a 20 more goals this year. So if he finishes with 24 goals, he's 99 overall. So Tarasenko's a pretty good bet for 99 overall. So again, if it's a long-term investment, he'll be 99 as long as he stays healthy. That's just really what it comes down to. Tarasenko, phenomenal goal scorer of our generation. So yeah, Tarasenko is one I would talk about. And now moving on to the next one here. The next one is going to be a goal. It's going to be Robin Lehner. Not going to be Sorokin. So why am I saying Sorokin? Well, Sorokin's 6'2", 176. I don't like that. Height is definitely still a factor on goaltenders. And 6'2", 176 is just not it at all. So definitely don't do that. Robin Lehner is the goalie I choose here. 6'4", 240. He's actually my goalie right now, the base card version of him. But I'll say this right now, his fantasy is 100% going to be an awesome card to use. And the other thing on the flip side for him, on a fantastic team, I know they have a lot of injury issues. I know they're slow out of the gates, but the Vegas Golden Knights will win a lot of games. And Lehner will start a lot because he's their starter by far. I don't think they have a really good backup at all. So 6'4", 240. He's got buzzing or workhorse as a synergy. And he has the sponge, which is advanced at making redirect control saves and more likely to attempt to cover the puck, which is definitely useful. So not a bad one there. But Lehner, like I said, he's going to win games, and he's going to start a lot of games. So Lehner could easily get to a 99 over. He will. There's really no way. Vegas, he's going to win 20 games for Vegas this year. That's not even a lot of games at all. So Robin Lehner, guaranteed 99 overall goalie, which again, is that a death sentence for goalies? It might be. Goalies when they get to a really high overall kind of seem like they don't play as good. So who knows? But Lehner, I think in general, is a very, very smart bet to invest in. He definitely will be going up. And I think it's just the smartest one to invest in. All right, so now moving on to the next one. So I don't really include any of the other ones. It just comes down to, I guess, it's more of the obvious ones. I guess if I had to say a dark horse one, it could be Mangiapane. Just because it's on a really, really good start to his season. Like a really, really, really good start to his season. But again, is it sustainable? That's the question with him. Is he going to be able to sustain the pace he's at right now? I don't think so. He's shooting literally 30%, which is, again, not a very sustainable pace for him. 8 goals in 12 games. He has a career high of 18 last year. So, I guess it's possible. It could be a career high this year, and he could score 20 in theory. He was 18 and 56 last year. So, we'll see. He could definitely break the 20-goal mark this year. And, literally, if he scores another 6 goals, that's 90 overall. That's not even that crazy, right? So he's already 88 excel, 88 speed. The only thing I'd say about him is it's just kind of like he's going to regress just due to his shooting percentage. But again, not guaranteed. It could be a really special year for him, and he could definitely get to 99 overall, the quickest out of anyone I've mentioned. So definitely one to consider as well. I'm not saying that he's not good enough, but the other ones I would choose before him just because I don't feel like he's not as proven as maybe the other ones would be. But yeah, Mangiapane is definitely a good one. Definitely a good one. Oh, now for the obvious one. So Matt Duchene, as I recorded this video, did score tonight, and he's 87 overall tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to get a excel and speed boost. Regardless, if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. 5'11", 195, 91 excel, 92 speed, 85, 88, 85, 88, 82 face-offs on him as well. He has a booming shot. Synergy with Protector as another option, or Thief and Heart and Soul. His superstar ability is to tape the tape, which is advanced power and accuracy on all passes within vision. Passes will also auto saucer when necessary, and then he has Wheels as his own ability, which is really, really cracked. Like, you are flying out there when you have Wheels on. Let me tell you that. With McDavid, it feels broken, and with Duchene, I can imagine it's going to feel just like the same, honestly, because, I mean, it's just so good. Wheels the only thing that costs so much, but you should definitely activate it. But Duchene, I mean, it's looking like he's definitely going to have a really good season this year. He's already 87 overall now. Matt Duchene, his career high in goals was 30 back in 15-16, so quite a while ago. But, I mean, in general, he could put up a decent amount of goals. I mean, he only had 6 all of last year, guys. He only had 6 goals all of last year, and now he's already there. Like it's crazy. Like, it's crazy that, like, he's gonna, like he already passed his goal total from last year, essentially. So this goes to show you that, you know, year to year in the NHL, things can change quickly, but Duchene is definitely a safe bet. I mean, he's going to probably get to a 99 overall, more than likely. I mean, all he needs to score is essentially just, 12 more goals, right? Because, I mean, a plus 13, you're not becoming 100 overall. So, plus 12, and Duchene will be 99 overall, probably by, to me, the latest by February, Duchene will be 99. Like, there'll be a 99 overall Duchene by February. So, it's probably worth it to have this card, because he will be 99 overall, but yeah, I mean, it's going to cost you a lot, no doubt. Then Neil Pionk as well. He's really having a nice start to his season. 89 overall, 90 excel, 90 speed, which is really, really good. So, yeah, Pionk is off and running this season so far. And, again, it's a +2 for every goal. So, Pionk, he actually had 3 goals all of last year and 2 goals already this year in 12 games. So, that one's to kind of be careful a little bit about as well. Just due to the fact that I feel like Pionk, I mean, I know he's buzzing as well. I just feel like how many more goals is he going to really score? I mean, his career high is 6. Twice he did it in 70 games. It could take quite a bit. But I guess in theory, I mean, even if he did score just another 4 goals this year, that's a +8. So, I mean, that's really, really good. So, yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, it really just depends exactly, you know, if you want a D-man, 5'1", 186. He's a fast one for sure, but yeah, I mean, the other ones I mentioned more so than Pionk, I'd say. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join the Discord, talk to me. Follow new subscribers to the channel. As always, much love. I'll see you guys later.